Hi there everyone, and welcome to this video. In this video we're going to talk through how to import credit card transactions into your credit card register. So to do that, we're just going to go here to Registers and click on the credit card register. And we're just going to do this by importing a CSV. So you can add transactions one at a time by clicking on Add Transaction, and then you just enter the transaction that you want and save it. But typically, when you download your transactions from your credit card company, there's going to be more than one transaction. So you're going to want to import your transactions. So to do that, we're just going to go here to Import CSV, and then we're going to select the file that we want to import. And down here, it shows the required columns and then the options that you have for importing. And so what we do is we provide a sample so that you can use, and we're just going to open that up real quick and take a look. So you can see here that there's a date, there's a description, there's an amount, and there's a reference number. So the required columns here are the date, description, and amount. So for the purposes of this video, what I've done already is created a file that we're going to import. So we'll just exit out of here and go take a look at that. So here, we're just going to select the file that we want to import. So just pull this over here. So once we have the file, we can take a look at that real quick just to see what that looks like. So here you can see we have a date, description, and amount. And just something to keep in mind here while you're importing is that all the payments that you make out of your credit card, they're all going to show up as positives, and all the payments that are made to your credit card from your bank are going to show up as negatives. And this is basically the negatives reducing the balance of your credit card. So they're going to be negative. Anything else is going to be positive because it increases the balance of your credit card. So everything here looks good. What we're going to do is just come here and exit out. And then we're just going to click Next. Then here we're just going to map out our columns. So our date is going to be date. Description is going to be description. Amount is going to be amount. Debit and credit, if you were uploading a file with debits and credits, you could select those here. We're not going to use any reference numbers in our file, so we're just going to leave that blank. And then here on the offset account, say that you wanted to import multiple transactions and post it to the same account number. You could do that here by selecting the account that you want to post it to. And then you could also just post the entries directly to the ledger. But we want to import ours as draft because we want to be able to select the accounts after we import them. So we're just going to leave these blank for now. Click on Preview. And then this is showing what the effect is of each of your transactions. And everything looks good here. So we have all of the payments are going to be credits to your credit card account, and all of your negatives are going to show up as debits to your credit card account. So everything looks good. And then so we're just going to import 6 transactions. And then you can see here everything is complete. All of the transactions were imported. And if there were any errors or anything like that, you'd have to go back, correct those errors, and try to re-import to correct those. So everything looks good here, so we're just going to close. And now you can see all of our transactions are imported into the register. So now we can go in and select the accounts that we want to post them to. And once we select the account, for instance, we can put this to miscellaneous expense. Once we select the account, it shows up as posted. And you can also split accounts by coming here and saying Edit Transaction. And then we want to split. And say that we want to post this to 2 different accounts. We can select Dues and Subscriptions, for instance. Add a line, select Miscellaneous Expense. And then we just split our transaction between the two. So we'll put $10 here and $15.64 here. And once it's balanced, it says balanced. And then you can save it Need to make this a little bit smaller. And click Save. I hope this video was useful. Thanks for watching.